Welcome to Andertons TV. My name's Jack, and we're here with Simon from Elektron, who is a very talented chap. Give us a handshake, man.
Hello, man.
Hey,
good to see you.
and brand new out today here. Just tell me what we've got here.
Well, we've got an 8-voice FM synthesizer, and at its core is sort of a traditional 4-operator synth, but we've done a lot of things, a lot of tweaks, a lot of interesting design choices to make it easier to use and better to handle, and still extremely versatile and fun, and just, you know, it's like FM done in a very new and fresh way, which
it looks fabulous, by the way.
A lot of people will get into FM now because it's the best synthesis in the world.
Yeah,
I think it's. I mean, and that's not just well, it's a personal. Anyway,
that's cool. Huh? Well, if you say so,
so
these are such good products at the moment, and I know a lot of people want to see this. So.
Yeah. So basically, maybe we can play a little pattern, and
cool. By the way, we're gonna have to guess because we haven't got enough. Oh, maybe I can hear it.
It's going on a little bit. We'll turn it down a little bit and we'll talk over it maybe. Yeah, so it has 4 sequencer tracks, and everything is very automatable. So you can go in and edit like all of these things in real time. So let's just go and I don't know, empty it out a bit.
Well, more just take this for the future, because I understand we've stitched you up here on the sound. We can't really hear what you're doing.
It's the first day of Namm. You know,
man.
Well, not jet lagged anymore.
It's more like, why?
But
so
anyway,
if you're into FM and subtracted synthesis, let's just sack this off. Talk about it. Well, you made it. Like, what do you think makes it so unique?
Well, I mean, the parameters are boiled down to 16 core parameters for the FM engine. And when I say FM engine, it's more of a tone generator than a complete synthesizer.
Right.
Because traditionally on an FM synth, the sort of FM generator is the synthesizer, the outputs with envelopes and everything, and you have to kind of keep everything in check all the time so it doesn't like run amok.
Yeah.
But this one, with these outputs here from the algorithm, which you always kind of can keep track of, because it's always giving you visual feedback and you know where you're at and stuff like that. The FM engine is more handled like a tone generator,
right?
So it gets outputted in full amplitude to a low-pass filter, multi-mode filter, which you can just use to really sculpt your sound in a very, you know, comfortable way.
Right. And did you feel that designing it, that like FM, there's that kind of stigma, maybe it's a bit complicated, and you felt that's
the stigma we want to remove with this, because it's not really complicated when you build an interface that makes a lot of sense and strips away a lot of the things that are unnecessary, because maybe you don't have to make a perfect acoustic trumpet sound.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love your thinking, mate. That's how I want to think.
I mean, it's electronic music, right?
Yeah, man.
Let it sound electronic.
Yeah. And how many voices have we got in there?
8 voices, yeah.
8
shared across the 4 tracks, and it's dynamic allocation, so you can kind of decide like, oh, I want this track to be mono, and all the other tracks will share, or you can kind of get very anal about it and set like this has 4 to, you know. So it's very.
And if you were going to recommend one of the other, so some people are going to buy this, what do you think it would best go with?
It will probably go best with Digitone, because they're same form factor and kind of the same paradigm of our design, which is this sort of intuitive, easy to use, quick intuit. Of course, this is a synthesizer, so it's more stuff to kind of, you know, mess around with.
And if I'm a keyboard player and I hook up a keyboard, how does that work? Do I get all the velocity? And
yes, we have extensive modulation from keyboard.
Oh,
so we have a lot of key tracking stuff, and we also have mapping. So I can go into velocity modulation here, and I can map that to like LFO speed or whatever, or maybe the modulation level, and you know, get really into it granularly and just like.
Fabulous. And it feels great. It looks great, mate. I think you've done fabulously well.
Yeah,
we'll obviously learn.
Proud of it,
We'll learn a lot more, and we'll get one into the store and do a proper run through. But it's been a real pleasure, man. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks, man.